Friends, this is a Derridian concept, double bind. I will try to explain. I don't know whether I am going to, I will succeed in this or not, I don't know. So I will try. Okay. I see, according to this deconstructionists, so that what happens is, or I will take an example that's better. So cat is, how do you understand cat? This is a signifier. It has a signified, means a mental concept. How do you understand it? It is because of its difference with other signifiers. Isn't it? So we understand cat because it is not a rat. So how do we understand this is cat? Because it is not rat. The difference. The difference. That is the key word here. Difference. Now, how do you know rat is rat? Then another signifier comes. Or the other way around also. Rat is rat because it is not cat. Understand? See, in this understanding has nothing to do with outside world, external world, or the object rat or the object cat. See, that you should understand. External world and this play of signifiers here. This is called play of signifiers. Rat is rat because it is not cat. Cat is cat because it is not rat. Rat is rat because it is not tree. Tree is tree because it is not animal. Like that. So there is an endless play of signifiers. That is within the language system. It has nothing to do with outside, nothing to do with the conventions, nothing to do with the society, nothing to do with what you have in mind, none of those things. In other words, language is autonomous. That's important. Language is autonomous. Autonomous. Spelling mistake. Autonomous. Language is autonomous means language is independent of external world or the phenomenal world or things outside the language. Understand? So signification in language takes place just because of difference, nothing else. I hope that much is clear. Then what happens is that, so our understanding of words, means signifiers, depends on other words. See, that means difference. The understanding of cat and rat depends on what? Understanding of the signifier and signified. Signified means meaning. You understand the word cat because of its difference from the next word rat. Not you saw a cat or you saw a rat. I think that is clear, independent, autonomous status of the language. So what happens is, there is, therefore what you see is, the other significance of other words also. See, for example, the difference here is the difference between cat and rat. And this difference is a chain. See, rat, lion, monkey, like that. Yeah, I hope you are getting it. See, forget about the outside world. Suppose you have no idea about the outside world. But you want to say, this is different from, this is one and this is another. How do you conclude it? Because of the difference. And this difference continues. That's what he says, chain. So there is a chain of endless signifiers pointing nothing in the outside world. A chain, see, I shall show you like this: cat, then rat, then mat, and then fat, thin. See this. So this way. See the cat is rat is because it is not rat. Rat is rat because it is not mat. Cat is cat because it is not mat. Cat is cat because it is not fat. See that? So that points for that kind of play. See, when you find this, you understand these meanings of these words, please don't think of the outside world. Even without thinking of the outside world, you can see that these are all different words. So that's the point. That's why we say language is autonomous. Alright. So I think that point is clear. One, the significations of signifiers depend on difference. So that is one point you can see. Significations mean meanings. Meanings of signifiers, that means words, depend upon their difference and not on the things or objects existing in the external world or the world outside. So this is the first bind. We are speaking about the double bind. So this is the first bind. That is, significations means meanings of words depend upon their difference and not on the things or objects existing in the external, not external but external. Alright, I will write it once again. External world. External world means external to language. That is the external world. External world. Or symbol is world outside. So this is the first bind. Double bind we say. So there should be two binds. One bind is this. Now what is the second one? The second one is, suppose you write like, he is a master. Okay. Then let's put he is a master. Then what happens? You after suddenly you think, this is not good. The paradigm comes, principle of selection and use. Paradigm means selection and use. Paradigmatic relation. There are many words they stand in paradigmatic relation. Means you can select and use without doing any harm to the meaning or the structure of the sentence. Structure of the sentence. He is a master, he is a captain. You can write. Instead of this, he is a man, you can write. He is a leader, you can write. So, this master, captain, man, leader, etc., they stand in paradigmatic relation. Paradigmatic relation means vertical, or you can say the principle of selection and use. By selecting any one of these, and thousands of them you can have here, they are related, you can construct a well-formed sentence. Understand that? So selection. Now let's say the sentence is like this. He is a captain. Okay. Now afterwards, this is instead of this, he is a master. Suppose. Because this is they stand in paradigmatic relation. Instead of captain, you say master. Agreed. Is that alright? So here what is happening is, You are expressing the difference between master and captain. That is expressed. So here you express the difference here. That's why you understand master because it is not captain. Same thing. You understand master because it is not captain. So in this selection what happens is, if you select master instead of captain, what have you done? You have expressed the differential relation or difference between the master and captain. But at the same time, you suppress, here it is expressed, but you suppress the difference between master and slave, master and laborer, master and colonel, or let's say master and another thing, master and teacher, or master, like that, a chain you can say, master and many other things, or all the other words in the dictionary. Dictionary of English, now here I say. Not only this. So master. When you select master and captain, you express the difference between master and the captain. But then you suppress the difference between master slave, master labor, and millions of other words that is listed in the dictionary. So finally what happens? The last or the final meaning of master will be, what will be the final meaning of the word? The final meaning will be the sum total of the repeated suppressions of other. So here it is suppression there. Master captain is expressed, but in other master and so you have got master here, and you have got dictionary here, dictionary, words in the dictionary, all the words in the dictionary, all the other words, means except master, you have suppressed. Understand? You have expressed, or we have expressed the difference between master and captain. And by doing this, what happens? We are suppressing the signification, the difference between master and millions of other words. Therefore, the meaning, the final meaning of master is the expressed difference between master and captain plus the suppressed difference between master and the rest of the words listed in the dictionary. Understand? So only the difference of master and captain is expressed. At the same time, we should understand this master stands in opposition to all the other words listed in the dictionary. So that suppressed meaning also contributes to the final meaning of the word master. So that is the second bind on master. First bind is master captain. Second bind is master and all the other words except this standing in opposition. Got the point? Yes? So that is the second bind. So the second bind is, you can just state like this. You can state it like this, and that is, this is the first bind, I think, that is clear. Second bind is the expressed relation, the suppressed, here it is as a suppressed significations of all the words signifiers listed in the dictionary other than captain. Because captain is already expressed. Then millions of words, the difference is suppressed. So the final meaning of master is a double bind. The double bind is one already you can see. First is significations of signifiers depend upon difference and not on the etc. difference. But then what happens is this expression is the example is master captain. Master captain, the difference is expressed. But what about master and the remaining words in the dictionary? Suppressed. So the expressed plus suppressed together is the final meaning of the word master. So therefore what happens is, see, there is endless play of signifiers in the language, and language is autonomous. Language has nothing to do with the world outside. That is a different world, so to say. In the world of language, you have only expressed the difference and suppressed the difference. Expressed the difference is bind 1 and suppressed the difference is bind 2. So that is signifiers of double bind. I think I have tried to explain this. Hope you have understood. If you haven't understood, kindly inform me. So, or you try to explain to me so that I can also understand it. Bye. Have a nice day.